at this point in the season?
I believe there's always more things you could do better, but I think I played pretty well throughout the 3 games that I played. So always things to get better on them.
What's been the adjustment to becoming, kind of at the top of the totem pole when it comes to those carries and having to carry more of a load? Has there been any adjustment for you at all, or is it a little different?
Definitely getting in the treatment room, making sure I'm healthy, because I know I'm gonna get more of them carries I did than last year. So just making sure I'm ready, healthy physically. So.
Are you a little more sore after practices, after games than you used to be?
Because my workload is more this year than last year, so yeah, that comes with it.
What do you see from Tennessee's defense as far as how they defend the run?
Real physical, real fast team. So yeah, we're gonna have to bring our A game.
Are you itching to kind of break a big one this season so far?
Yeah, I'm looking for that breakout game.
Talking about like a long run and a coach.
Yeah, it'll come. I'm not really trying to press it, but it'll come.
What you gonna do with the football once you cross the goal line?
I'm gonna hand it to the referee.
I think the more pressing matters. Why the new hairstyle? I mean, you've kind of flashed back to the old DeAndre instead of what you were.
No, I had braids for a little bit because I got a messed up haircut, so I just tried to hide the messed up haircut with the braids. But I'm gonna get a haircut this weekend. I'll be back to the old DeAndre.
I think you had your most carries of the season at Missouri.
Yeah, 16. Yeah.
Is that the kind of workload you'd like to have week in, week out?
I mean, if that's what the coaches give me, I'm ready for whatever. But it felt good to get those carries.
You've got several guys behind you at the running back position. Like, how much of a luxury is that when there's a guy like yourself that's banged up, or just to keep you guys fresh going into SEC?
I mean, that's amazing. Just keeping the body healthy. Elijah get a lot of carries. Brian get a lot of carries. We're using Cook. He's young, so we just having them guys that could just come in any time and just create chaos for the defense is real big.
What's this week of practice been like compared with other weeks?
It's been the same. We ain't doing anything different just because it's Tennessee week. We go out there every day, try to be fast, physical, disciplined, and composed. So it's been the same every week.
Happened to notice in Tuesday's practice, Elijah, you guys were doing that group run period, and Elijah lines up at fullback. You toss sweep behind him. You guys talked after that play. You guys, give Elijah a little bit of flack for being a fullback and kind of mess with him a little bit?
No, he ain't no fullback. I mean, he just – I don't know why they put him there, but he do it to the best of his ability. He's the best one at it, so I guess they put him there.
In terms of the O-line, even though people have gotten injured, there's some turnover there. How confident are you guys as running backs? They're still going to be able to open up those holes for you?
Real confident, man. I don't have no doubt in our guys up front at all. They do a great job in practice, so I'm real confident in our guys up front.
I know you said it's the same kind of week, but when you play Tennessee, we look at it from the outside as a rivalry. Is there anything to the game for you guys with them having some Georgia guys maybe, or the history?
I mean, we know it's going to be kind of a chippy game, real physical game at first. That's the type of team that they are. So, and plus with their new coach, they're going to try to come out and make a statement.
And do you look at it like, do you guys play the whole psych thing like, yeah, they had a bad game against Florida. They're going to try and prove something after a game.
Yeah, we know we're going to get their best. I mean, with 6 turnovers that they had, it's kind of hard to win. So we know they're not that team that's going to turn the ball over 6 times every game. So we know they're a great team. They're going to come out hard and physical just as we are. So it's going to be a great one.
How much of a loss is it in the run game not having Ben Cleveland up in front of you?
In the run game, it's next man up mentality. So young guys had to step up. So that's what it is.
How well do you get to know your offensive linemen? We always hear stories about running backs taking them out to eat or making sure they get the water for the big guys.
We got a good relationship, actually. A couple of us are going out to eat tonight, so we got a good relationship.
I want to ask you about Karis Jackson being one of those young receivers. He came in early on Saturday. I mean, what type of things do y'all see from him? I mean, he's a guy that dealt with an injury in camp and then came back, and it's just kind of picking his spots in terms of the action.
He just want to get on the field any way he can, whether it be blocking, special team, anything that can get him on the field, he's going to do it. So he's real willing to learn. So that's great to see in a young guy.
And then when you watch him practice, is there anything that he does that kind of sticks out?
I mean, he always full speed. Everything he does full speed. Like, you get yelled at a lot because he's young. He might mess up here and there, might miss a call, but take constructive criticism real well.